Today is January 22nd, 2026, and here's the news that you can use. This briefing is built for the leaders who have to turn technical volatility into measurable execution. Today, we're tracking a major shift in how databases are managed as Microsoft brings AI agents into Azure SQL. And we've got a critical deadline from CISA for edge devices you likely have in your environment. We'll also cover AWS's new guardrails for agentic accuracy, a landmark OMB memo on how the government will buy AI agents, and a reality check from Gartner on the hidden costs of your cloud infrastructure. The common thread is that autonomy is moving from a feature to a standard, and that means your governance has to move faster than your deployments. First up, Microsoft is putting a sharper point on the future of data operations. The company just announced its agentic framework for Azure SQL, which is a move meant to turn manual database administration into policy-based oversight. The framework allows AI agents to handle things like schema migrations and query optimization on their own, provided they stay within human-defined guardrails. For a CIO, this isn't just a productivity gain. It's a permission shift. If you're moving toward this, don't wait for a failure to check your identity and access management. You need to review those high-privilege service accounts and IAM right permissions for automated agents today. Treat these agents like employees with root access because functionally that's exactly what they are. Turning to the cyber front, the pressure on your remote access layer just went up. CISA added 2 new entries to the Known Exploited Vulnerabilities catalog yesterday, targeting Citrix Workspace and Avanti Connect Secure. These are CVE 2026-21809 and CVE 2026-21810. Federal agencies have until February 11th to remediate these, but for the enterprise, the timeline is essentially now. Edge gateways are the first door adversaries knock on, and active exploitation means the automated scanners have already found your footprint. If you own these devices, stop arguing about the patch window and execute the triage. Confirm your inventory, validate your firmware versions, and ensure your logging is actually catching lateral movement attempts. If you're getting value from this daily briefing, make sure you're subscribed so you don't miss an episode. The Exchange Daily is free, and it's built to give you fast, executive-grade insight in a few minutes. On the AI platform side, AWS is trying to solve the hallucination problem for agentic workflows. A new update to Bedrock Guardrails introduces contextual grounding, which provides real-time scoring to check if an agent's response is actually supported by the source data. If it's not, the system blocks the output before it ever reaches the user. This is a critical move for anyone running customer-facing AI, where a single wrong answer is a reputational risk. The takeaway for leadership is about SLAs. You can now start demanding higher accuracy scores from your dev teams by pointing to these automated controls. Don't just ask if the agent works, ask what its contextual grounding score is. In the federal space, the rules for buying AI just got a major update. OMB has issued Memorandum M2604, providing the first formal guidance on the procurement of autonomous AI agents. This memo is a baseline for liability and safety, especially for agents that can touch financial transactions or make policy decisions. It introduces a requirement for vendors to provide agentic observability reports. If you sell to the government or buy like they do, this is your new compliance baseline. You should expect every future contract to require clear evidence of how an agent makes a decision and who is liable when it makes a mistake. Finally, Gartner is out with its 2026 planning guide, and it's a wake-up call for your CFO. The report identifies an infrastructure debt crisis where roughly 40% of cloud budgets are being eaten by zombie resources and unoptimized AI experiments. We're moving from a cloud-first era to an efficiency-first era. If you're looking for budget to fund your Q2 initiatives, you'll likely find it by auditing your orphan development environments and unmanaged AI tokens. Your move is to initiate a Q1 audit now. Reclaim that wasted spend before it becomes a permanent part of your cost baseline. That's the exchange for today. Remember, inspect what you expect. If you are interested in how this newscast is created or want more information about how to be a part of it, contact podcasts at matorasolutions.com. That's podcast with an S at matorasolutions.com.